Some 99 countries are participating in the hearing at the International Court of Justice in The Hague, Netherlands, making it the largest case in the court's history. It has pitted small island nations against big polluters and fossil fuel producers. At the heart of the case is whether international law obliges nation states to prevent climate change and pay for the damage caused by their greenhouse gas emissions. Britain on Tuesday argued that only existing climate treaties, such as the 2015 Paris Agreement, have any legal relevance.
The climate crisis can only be met by states working together. The most constructive, the most concrete, and thus the most legally effective way is through the legally binding agreements setting out states' obligations to tackle the challenges of climate change. And at the heart of this treaty framework, at the heart of the global response to climate change, is the landmark Paris Agreement.
Small island and coastal states argue climate change threatens their existence, and so international laws like human rights legislation must apply.
The conduct responsible for this existential harm cannot, and I repeat, cannot be lawful under international law.
The judge's advisory opinion has the potential to reframe climate change negotiations, analysts say.
The expectation is for the court's advisory opinion to provide a clear legal benchmark and remove any ambiguity around countries' obligations under international law. And UN negotiations would certainly benefit from legal clarity.
Scientists say climate change is driving extreme weather events around the world. That has put the spotlight on the rights of the communities affected. The International Court of Justice is one of 3 international courts asked to provide legal clarity on climate change. The Inter-American Court of Human Rights held hearings this year in Brazil and Barbados, and is expected to give its opinion on nation states' legal obligations in the coming weeks. Judges at the Hamburg, Germany-based International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea ruled in May that greenhouse gas emissions are subject to international law and that all states are obliged to limit global warming and protect marine environments.
If a state fails to comply with this obligation, international responsibility would be engaged for that state.
Small island states praised that opinion, claiming it gave teeth to climate change laws. The hearing at the International Court of Justice is due to finish on Friday. The judges are expected to take several more weeks to issue their advice. Henry Ridgwell, VOA News.